Parenting skills for the real world, caring habits, negotiating differences. So again, we're back to caring habits and details and negotiating differences. I love this picture, it's super cool. Negotiating differences, working together towards an amiable solution, believing that in everything we say or do, we want to be drawn closer to each other and not driven further apart. It is to find solutions that are needs satisfying to the relationship we want with others. And we will go into much more detail about needs for your child and yourself. It takes talking, listening, understanding, consulting, and adjusting until the issue has been resolved in a way that all are satisfied. True compromise is a win-win-win. You win, they win, the relationship wins. This is not about being a doormat. This is about talking and figuring things out. It's not about tolerating. It's about compromising so that you win, they win, the relationship wins. This is an excellent way for a relationship to grow stronger. Many people will see me do this when I'm working with children, and many adults are so confused by this. One of the ways when you are willing to negotiate differences is be very careful when you give an absolute instruction or when you give an instruction in the form of a question. Often I hear adults say, "Okay, are you ready to go to class?" "No, I want to stay and play my iPad." "Well, it's time to go to class." "Well, why'd you ask?" Do you see where it gets a little bit confusing on the linguistics? So if you are going to have a very firm boundary, okay, 1 minute until it's time to go to class. When the timer goes off, okay, everybody, it is time to go to class. Wait about 7 seconds before you start nagging. 1 Mississippi, 2 Mississippi, 3 Mississippi, 4 Mississippi, 5 Mississippi, 6 Mississippi, 7 Mississippi. A lot of times in that time frame, children will get up and follow the instruction. It's just that we're expecting them to process the instructions and totally stop what they're doing immediately. And one of the first things you can negotiate is for them to politely ask for a quick second to complete what they're doing. Wouldn't you be able to expect that from an adult if you walked in and, hey, it's time to go. Okay, a quick second. Let me wrap up this or turn off my computer or let me finalize what I'm doing. So again, our point is to not control our children, but as teachers and parents, we are role models to help them have the skills so that they can navigate the world without us. That is one of the most successful things as a parent, when a child grows up and can navigate the world without us. They don't need us in their life. They want us in their life. So how can we add caring habits, negotiating differences? Is there a cognitive behavior technique that you can think of? Remember, be aware. Negotiating differences, that means there's conflict involved. So if there are specific conflicts that you're having with one of your children or all of your children, or someone else in your life that's adding a lot of stress, what is a way that you can think ahead? You know this conflict is going to happen. How can you be prepared for it? And what are you willing to do? When you negotiate differences, you both can talk about what you're each willing to do to negotiate this compromise. Remember, I'm a firm believer in writing down what you have to say in the situation. When you take a paper, a pen, and actually write it out, it makes a huge difference.